And again, we welcome you into Oregon Ice Arena here tonight for Panther Sports on OCA Media. James Weingart, Pat McCormick with you. And Pat, we get ready for a good one.
Yeah, and some interesting matchups on the starting lineups. Both teams going to start a freshman at forward. McFarland going with Cal DeChambeau here, and Oregon's going to match him up with Kyle Rohr on the freshman side. Other than that, pretty heavy on the upperclassmen, and McFarland comes in very heavy with 10 seniors on their roster, so you know that they're going to be really chomping at the bit tonight. They're playing for the Wabisa Cup, the trophy that was extended a number of years ago for the second meeting between these two teams every year. So a little bit something extra to play for tonight.
Simeon Pomeraning is the team's tied for the second leading goal scorer with Max Binger for McFarland at 11 goals. And Kyle Rohr with the team leading goal scoring for Oregon at 9. And we are underway here from the ice arena. McFarland wins the opening face-off. They bring it over to the near side, out through neutral. Oregon picks it up there. Romer down to the corner. Chase down there. They play it off to the circle, back to the middle, intercepted by the Spartans. They'll try and get it out of the zone. They do not. Oregon able to hold it in. Puck goes sliding behind the Spartan net. To the corner here on this side. Out through neutral. That's just out of the reach of Robert DeChambeau. It goes down to the corner. Panthers control as they push it up along the far side wall and out to neutral ice. Pomeraning to Quell. Carried in by the Spartans. DeChambeau. Centering pass and a score.
And we got caught up a little bit on the defensive end there. We had a great shift going. I was thinking to myself, we had the puck in the offensive end for that first, almost that whole first minute. They got one drive, one good pass, put in the center, got Colton pulled to the near post, left the left side open, and that's where the shot went in.
So we're 52 seconds in. And the Spartans have an early lead here as this one gets fired into the Panther zone. Carried down behind the net. DeChambeau with the assist on the Pomeraning goal. 52 seconds. And an offside call. 1-0 McFarland. 15:40 left here in the first period. Face-off kicked around. Spartans come away with it. Ashton went into the zone, down to the corner. He gets pushed into the boards down there. Back to the circle, popped up, glove down. Panthers should be able to clear. They do. Collected by Bryce Fleming as he fires it back into the Panther zone. Back over to this side now, and this will be to Brody Barlow. Back at the blue line, backhanded in by Wendt, carried behind the net. Hung up at the half circle over on the far side, flipped high in the air, and that went behind Adam Franken. Shot, that's blocked down by bodies in front. Spartans keep the zone back into the circle. They pin him up along the boards on the far side. Back to the high slot. Now swing and a miss on the shot, and the puck steered out by the Panthers.
Yeah, Parker Schmidt able to come up with that block. Took it right to the shins. Nice job right in front. Keep the puck out to the side. No shot on goal.
Puck spins at the point now, held in by the Spartans. Now a high slot. Picking his way through traffic was Grant Newcomer. And this puck comes out of the zone. Icing will be called here against the Panthers. And a face-off coming back down to Oregon zone with 14:18 to go in the opening period.
Little defensive on that shift. Didn't really get anything going coming out of our zone offensively. A couple of intercepted passes that kind of left us on the defensive side for there, but we were able to control most of it and bring it out.
Here's a shot, save made, rebound covered up out to the top. Another shot, another save. And now cleared out by the Panthers. It comes all the way down. They wave icing off this time.
Max Binger with those couple rebound shots that he was trying to put in. Went right to the pad, though. Good job by Daly.
Played hard behind the net and comes up to this near side. Trying to give and go, and the Panthers able to control at neutral ice. Now carried into the offensive zone. Shot. And that one's a save by August Hole. Back out to the point. Held up there. Another shot. That is blocked down by bodies in front. 2-on-2 back the other way. Now a 3-on-2 developing. And just feed it through the traffic and down to the corner. Picked up there by Cal Deschambeau. Comes out to the point. Little wrister, bounding puck. Steered aside by the Panthers. Back to the middle and picked up there by Colton Ayers. Played high through the air, down to the other end, and an icing call against Oregon.
Again, Oregon not able to put anything together offensively here. We're going to have to find a way to make some of those passes. Caden Peterson with a nice pass off the wall there to Laszlo Oros in that last shift. It was a real nice job, but unable to turn it into anything real positive down in our zone.
It's really kind of a defensive move to ice it to get kind of a reset, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an opportunity to catch your breath, reset yourselves, try and come up with something that you've been on defense just a little too long. The legs are getting tired.
Nick Bryan feeds it into the
nice try by Nick there.
Zone. The Spartans clear it out. Back the other way. Backhand shot. Save made. Loose puck side of the net and cleared out.
Newcomer getting stuffed there by Daly. Nice job by Daly coming up and just putting it to him. He tried to sneak it in the back door, but Daly shut it down.
Panthers control up along the far side wall. Held up there by Carson Leonard. Now out. Adam Franken trying to pick his way through. Collected again by McFarland. They'll come back this way with Grant Newcomer as he carries it into the Oregon zone. Bottom of the circle and then tipped into the corner. Newcomer 1-on-4 down there. And finally the Panthers come up with it. Spencer Buskager with it. And now the Spartans at the point. Shot, and that one tipped aside wide to the left. Skipped over one of the Panther sticks. Comes free over here to the near side corners. We take under 12 minutes to go in the first. Back to the other end, and Chase Quell has it for McFarland. Little back pass comes back this way, bottom of the circle. Thor Roston had it for a moment for McFarland. He's got it back, and he's being bothered by Trey McKee. Puck back to neutral in front of the scorers down there, penalty boxes. Chase Quell ended up on his backside. Here's a pass through the slot and skipped right underneath the stick of Jacob Cameron. Puck back out to neutral. Cameron gets wrestled out of the play, and down he goes. Oros sends it in for Oregon down here to the corner. Top of the circle now, settled there. Shot that never got through. Back at the side of the net, bounced off the skate of Caden Peterson. Another shot, that one got by, and now the Spartans come back with it the other way. Max Binger gets hip checked out of the way. Here's a nice shot, and a couple of skates got in the way of that one. It was Peterson getting in the way, and now high off the glass back down to the other end. Icing would be called, but won't get to the end line.
Yeah, and it was Peterson on that hip check too. Nice job by him taking, I believe it was Binger, out of that play.
Chase Quell back through neutral off the stick of Deschambeau as he gets waffled into the near side glass. Back to the circle. Deschambeau has it. Now he'll start the rush up the near side. Nice pass ahead. Binger puts it on the forehand side. Save made. Off to the far side wall, and now the Panthers come back with it 2-on-2. Cross ice pass finally got over to this near side to Adam Franken off the stick of Parker Schmidt. Franken's got it. Little back pass down to the bottom of the circle, and that goes to Romer. Romer back out to the point, settle down there. They'll go along the blue line to the far side, top of the circle, goes through the slot, nobody home, and then collected here by Romer in the corner. Pushes it along behind the net. Under 10 minutes to go. They try and get it in front. Couldn't. Here's a big wind-up blast and right into the knees of Jack McGinn. Penalty coming up, and a shot and a save made. So our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get an interference call on Spencer Buskogger. Gotten a little bit of the way here, which was a shame because Oregon actually showed something offensively on that shift. Puck was down in the Spartan zone for the entire time. Got a couple of good shots off. Unfortunately, the one that Spencer took from the point got blocked out front. He had to give chase and kind of got in the way then when they came out 2-on-1.
So Buskogger into the box for the penalty. The McFarland power play this year, pretty successful, 33%. The Oregon penalty kill, 90.6%. Puck hung up in the circle, and the Panthers able to clear it out. August Holt comes out of goal.
Panthers changing up all four.
1:25 left in the penalty. Into the offensive zone. Parker Schmidt, I beg your pardon, that was Pomeranian with the shot and steered aside.
Nice clear by Joe Romer there. Able to gather the puck up, send it the length of the ice, make the Spartans regroup.
1:05 left in the penalty. Newcomer with it down to the corner. Pass to the blocker pad, save made. Over to the other side, another shot. 3 shots, finally covered up for a moment.
Rebound got loose on him though. Still in play.
Back to this side, Newcomer, and a save made, chest high save. Boy, Colton facing all sorts of angles there, able to keep all of them out.
Yep, and I don't know if Larry's liking the rebounds he's giving up. You know, he is making the saves, but a lot of those rebounds are going right to the other side where, there usually is a Spartan. He's able to collect himself and get back over there for the second save, but the one on Newcomer was nice because it went directly into him and he was able to gather it up and completely shut it down.
8:13 left in the first period. Spartans on a power play here for another 46 seconds.
Spartans trying to make some changes here in last seconds, and the referees are not going to allow them to do it. And now they're not liking who the Spartans have sent back on.
Ashton Wendt was trying to come on. He gets escorted back off with an earful from the official. Panthers able to clear it. 40 seconds to go in the penalty.
Colton Daly with that clearing pass.
8:04 to go for the first period. Spartans on the power play and leading 1-0. Up along the far side, this is going to be Leonard. Stops. And that pass intercepted, coming back the other way. Oh, boy. Pomeranian wiped out Kyle Rohrer. Puck goes behind the net. 15 seconds to go in the penalty. Newcomer with it. Down the left side, behind the net. Still with it. High slot. Settled down there by Pomeranian. To the other side. Leonard, 7.5 to go. And the Panthers able to clear it.
Pad save by Daly. Nice job on that.
Bring it back around to the other side now, and that'll be Franken. Franken right through the crease. Bounds back out to the blue line and out through neutral. Deschambault across the blue line. Had it poked off of his stick. Puck hung up at neutral. Swept over by Ben Wiedholz and back into the McFarland zone as we're under 7 minutes to go here in the opening period.
Wiedholz with a nice stop on that drive and then turned it around and got it going the Panthers' way. Just couldn't hang on to it and didn't have enough presence or enough people to pass to there, so got caught up and ended up getting cleared.
Referees having a discussion about something. 6:51 to go, or 6:49 to go here in the first period. 1-0 McFarland. And whatever the discussion was is having to do with McFarland, it looked like, as they were having a chat there. Boy, on the offensive side, they just about put it back in on their own goal, did the Spartans. Puck comes loose out to neutral. And now a battle for it as it goes over in front of the McFarland bench and now rocketed into the Spartan zone. Deschambeau trying to start a rush, and this is going to be an offside call. Had a chance to see McFarland and Stoughton play earlier this year, which first period ended up in a melee, big fist fight, and three players got thrown out. So hopefully cooler heads will prevail here tonight.
Well, and that was one of the things that I talked to Larry about, and he made mention that one of the keys to Oregon tonight is going to be staying out of the box. They've done pretty well so far. Had the one penalty on Spencer Buskogger, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean game. Couple of good hits here, but nothing too physical.
Nice job by the Panthers to pick the puck out of there amongst bodies, and that shot goes just wide to the right and hammers off the board, comes all the way back out to the blue line, held in. Very nice job there by Nick Bryan to keep it in for a moment, and now newcomer with it down the middle. A little drop pass, shot, save made, and back over to the corner. And a big pile up there. Newcomer has it back here on this side for McFarland. Into the corner. Out to the point. That shot goes on a odd angle. It came in. I don't know if you saw that. It kind of knuckled in on him and then came down and took a sharp left turn. And Daly did a nice job of finding a handle on it.
That was exactly the term I was going to use. It was a knuckleball coming in. 21 there, Jack Bartson, trying to grab it up high. I think that he was lucky that he missed it. If he'd actually hit it, he was going to be above his shoulders, and it would have been pulled out of the zone anyway. It wouldn't have been a goal, but he missed it, and it just but he caused some distraction there for Daly.
Along the goal line, centering pass, shot, and a save made. Boy, what a great play there as Cal Deschambeau is coming down the middle, and Daly making a nice job keeping that puck out of the goal.
Yep, that's exactly the kind of play you draw up. Oregon's got to figure that out and watch these trailers and watch those guys coming down the middle. That was the offside defenseman that should have had a stick or something, a body on him flying through there right in front of the net.
Romer sends it into the McFarland end. Icing called here. So face-off coming back down to the Oregon zone with 5:12 to play here in the first period.
Yeah, Romer missed Franken on the pass there. Couldn't quite hook up on that, and it just too fast and too far for him.
Shots on goal, by my count anyway, very much in favor of McFarland at this point. About 17-2 is what I have it as.
Yeah, the Panthers have had a couple of shots that wouldn't count as shots. Colton Ayers with the shot from the point that just missed to the right, as you said. From the point, there was a really good shot. Should have been put on net a little better.
Romer carries it into the zone. Puck goes sliding behind the net. We've got a whistle stopping play, and it's going to be an interference call. Another penalty coming up here.
I think this one's going to go against the Spartans here, as we had a gentleman trying to back check his interference through. Not real happy with it, and that would be Chase Quell there, number 3, that got called for that.
So this will be the first power play of the night for the Panthers. 4:45 left here in the first period. Panthers power play this year, 17% success rate. The Spartans, though, penalty kill much lower than what the penalty kill for Oregon is, and that's at 78.2. There's a big blast from the point right on goal and sticked aside, literally sticked aside by August Hole. Comes back out to the point, settled down here. Top of the circle now, they dump it down to the corner. Minute and a half to go in the penalty, 4:17 to go for the first period. Along the blue line to the far side, that is Oroz, and right in on goal and out of play.
Yeah, they're moving it back and forth with the defense real nice. Gave Oroz a couple of looks at it. One that got through, the second one got deflected out above the circles there, sent back into the netting there, so nothing real, no harm done there for the Spartans in that. But two good opportunities to get shots off by the Panthers.
1:20 to go in the penalty. Nick Bryan swings and misses on the pass, and then it's cleared out by the Spartans. Daly comes out from goal to play it, and Bryan has it. Sets up shot behind his own net, starts the rush up the near side with Adam Franken. Franken across the red line, sends it all the way to the other side of the ice, where it's met by Leonard, and then backhanded out by McFarland, and sends Oregon back down to chase it once again.
Going to have to do a little bit better job of hitting our Panthers on the passes. There we go. That's a little bit better there, Franken. But Romer's got to be able to handle that one coming in on the other side too.
Colton Ayers keeps it in on the near side at the circle. He'll get it back. Colton still with it, top of the circle. Ayers again drops it down below the goal line, behind the net. Ayers, as they move in, and a swing and a miss again, this time by Parker Schmidt. Not really a miss, but he didn't get it much stick on it. Got much more ice than stick.
Yeah, Ashton went sliding through with the body to take that away. Nice job by him on defense.
Crease, and Franken picks it up on the far side, and then he gets blasted from behind. Back out to the point. To the other side, here's a shot. Penalty is done. Both teams back to full strength. Quell lost his stick as he came in, and this will not be icing against McFarland. Oh boy, they lost an edge. Did Max Binger, and I think Daly is going to get penalized here for a trip.
Yeah, 35 on the tripping. We'll see who the Panthers send over to serve it. It's going to have to be somebody from the ice. But I think you're right. I'm not sure on how much Daly actually caused that versus him losing an edge.
It certainly looked probably a lot worse than what it was. He was right at the side of the net when he went by and fell down. And the official thought that Daly caught enough of the skate with his stick apparently to cause him to trip. So,
yep,
that was the end of that.
And Oregon has selected number 5, Ben Outhouse, to serve the penalty. Unfortunate for him that he has to serve that, but that's how it goes.
Approaching 2 minutes left here in the first period. Pomeraning into the zone. Leaves it, and then they drop it down to the corner. Jack McGinn sends it down there as we take under 2 minutes left here in the first. Back out to the top of the slot, now to the circle. Quick wrister, and that's right in on goal, and another nice save by Daly.
Yeah, this is kind of setting up nicely for McFarland. They're able to put their whole play in place. Not much the Panthers are doing defensively to cause much congestion, cause much difficulty in that. They're able to maintain the zone pretty well. There, we got it out.
Hull will play it from net. 1:40 to go in the period. 1:05 remaining in the penalty. On the tripping call to the Oregon goalie Daly. Up the near side, newcomer with it. Tries to split the defense. He did, but ended up right in on Panther's stick and goes down to the other end. They leave it there. Jacob Cameron has it. Cameron shorthanded, tried to get it to Romer as he was streaking down the middle. Romer's got it now as he retreats all the way back into his own zone. And the Panthers fire it back down to the Spartan end. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Minute 3 to go for the period. Newcomer has it for the Spartans. Pirouettes out back to the top of the slot. Little backhand pass. Big drive. Save made. Rebound loose and swept aside out of harm's way. Back out to the point again. Newcomer with it on this side. Through traffic. That's a blocker pad save made, and a great job by Daly. And the Panthers clear it out. Should effectively kill the penalty as we're down to 1 second and none.
Yep, another nice job by Daly turning those all away. Again, though, he's given that rebound, and that last one came straight out center.
Oro's with a riser that goes over the crossbar and over the glove of Hull. Here's a centering pass right in front. Shot. Score! Laszlo Oros ties it up with 17 seconds left in the first period.
Beautiful job, nice pass. He was able to collect it. One-time shot, gets it by hole on the near side there. Real nice play by the Panthers.
Boy, that's a killer, too. The ice is tilted one way for most of the period. Just 17 seconds left here in the first, and Panthers tie it up. Ten seconds remaining. Centering pass knocked away by the Spartans. They'll try and bring it back in the middle again, but it goes out of play with 3 seconds left.
So the assists on that goal go to Kyle Rohr and to number 6, Nick Bryan.
Colton Ayers gets thrown out of the face-off. Panthers win the face-off. Shot at the buzzer is gloved in by August Hole, and that is the way this first period will come to an end.
And another nice little exclamation point on that ending with another shot on goal that Hole has to make a save on. Nice job by the Panthers to put a little extra pressure on to finish out the period. And just as you said, the period did seem to go very heavily McFarland's way in terms of if we had a time of possession, if we had a time in the zone. The Spartans were definitely on the advantage versus Oregon. But, hey, it doesn't take much to get that equalizer, and they were able to put it away at the end of the period.
Yeah, so we go to our first intermission with the score, the 1-1. McFarland and Oregon tied up. We will take a break. We'll come back. Second period coming up. This is Panther Hockey on OCA Media. And we welcome you back in now to the Oregon Ice Arena. James Weingard, Pat McCormick with you tonight on OCA Media and on YouTube. Great to have you with us. It is 1-1 between the Panthers and the Spartans tonight. And our scoring summary from the first period, it was Simeon Pomeraning, his 12th goal of the season, coming with less than a minute gone in that first period, and that made it 1-0. And then with less than a minute to go, so all the way back to the other end of the period, Laszlo Oros, his 9th goal of the season to tie it up with just 17 seconds left. And that's where we stand at the moment. It is 1-1 in the first intermission.
Yeah, and I made a couple of points, just a couple of notes before the game started here, thinking about, what were going to be some of the keys to the game here for Oregon and that. One, as I mentioned before, was to contain McFarland on the fast start. They obviously did that. McFarland got out to that quick goal in the first minute, but then they contained him the rest of the period, were able to hang on, evened it up at the 1-1. The other point that I kind of wrote down was they were going to have to get quality shots. Now, they didn't get many that first period, only taking 6, but they did get the equalizer here with 17 seconds left with the goal from Oros. The assist to Kyle Rohr and Nick Bryan on that goal to, probably send the Panthers into the locker room feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, I would certainly think so. And, whenever you score that one goal in the last minute of a period, especially against a really good team, you've really got to feel pretty happy about yourself. And, 22-6, the Spartans outshot the Panthers in the first period. And the goalie, Colton Daly, doing an outstanding job in that first period.
Absolutely. Colton's been, he's obviously got to face just about every different kind of shot. Plenty of rebounds coming in, a couple of point blanks that he's been able to swallow up there. Couple glove saves, couple of blocker saves, many pad saves to either side. He's faced them all and turned away all but one. So as well as gathering up a penalty in that first period for himself, and costing us a little bit of time there where we had to do some penalty kill, but luckily didn't come to fruition for the Spartans.
A rare thing to see a goalie get a penalty. much less a tripping call.
Yeah.
And but again, it didn't. I guess it turned out no harm, no foul. But it's certainly not something that you want to see happen very often, if
Right.
ever.
Yep. So I think, it's going to be interesting what Coach Clemens had to say to him in the second period. I'm sure it was much of the same of keep up the work, but we're going to have to move our feet a little more. Seeing that, we're getting beat, I was afraid especially this first line of the Spartans is so fast. They're able to beat around our defensemen and get shots off clearly. Now, there's two things about that. One, Daly's going to get a good look at it, but two, you don't want to make it that easy for him.
And if you'd like to join our fine group of sponsors and support OCA Media Sports, please drop us a note at ocamedia.com. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Plus, be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look for OCA Media. And you can catch all of our Panther sports programming on TDS Cable throughout Dane County. Check out TDS Cable High Definition Channel 1020. We get ready for the second period, and the Spartans and the Panthers tied up at 1. More of the same in the second period, do you think?
Yeah, I think that the Spartans, their intermission was probably a little bit similar. Talking to, keep up the good work, keep the pressure on, the goals will come. Just keep firing the puck at them. Look for those rebound opportunities as Colton Daly's making those initial saves, but giving up those rebounds, got to be looking for those now and trying to put those away.
Panthers fired into the McFarland end, collected there by Chase Quell for the Spartans. Comes out to the blue line and held up, but to the Panthers. They poke it along, back through neutral into the Oregon zone. Nick Bryan sends it back in for the Panthers. Batted out of the air by Romer. Panthers get it back through neutral and into the McFarland end. Quell will go and chase it down as he'll carry it behind his own net. Little back pass comes back this way for Pomeranian. Right through the middle. Centering pass knocked aside as Grant Newcomer got spun around. Down he went. Here's a 3-on-2 developing back the other way. Colton Ayers out to the far side. And that's swung on and missed by Quell. Oros, who has the goal, that one goes just wide to the right. Rebound comes back out. Shot taken from the point from Buskager is knocked down by a knee. Rebound over to the other side as it goes sliding behind the net. Oros out to the point once again. Buskager to the other side. Wind up blast. That's right in on goal, and that's knocked aside. Puck comes back out to neutral.
Much better start by the Panthers this period. Keeping it, they've actually basically controlled the period so far, keeping the puck down in the Spartan ends. Spartans have come away with a couple rushes as they are now.
Max Binger down to the side of the net. Puck gets lodged on the back of the net for a moment. Now cleared out by Oregon as they bring it back to the red line. And turnaround blast back in by Binger goes well wide to the left. Back over to this near side. Almost a giveaway now it is. Backhand shot, save made, and held on to.
Yeah, not too difficult to save there for Daly. Put it right into his body, and he's taking up a good half of that inside post to that of that goal. So not a problem for him on that one.
Just under 15 minutes to go in the second. Got a mouth guard from Max Binger, the senior for McFarland, that was on the ice. He showed the official and that he put it back in. Panthers send it back toward the direction of behind their own net. Now the Panthers will clear it out. Nice pass right on the tape and then tipped ahead. Great look there. Adam Franken will go and chase it down. Centering pass, and that bounced, I think, off of the goalie's helmet, and it ends up over in the corner.
Yeah, Romer had a stick on that right in front. Couldn't quite get it past him, but a nice play by the Panthers. I think we're gonna.
Had a high stick on its way to being called, but then it was wiped out as it comes back to the blue line and out of the zone. They tip there will negate icing, and now a hip check sends Binger wide into the rack. And we've got a big pile up right in front of the net is another save made by Daly as he had to find the puck as they emerged on the far side of the goal.
Yep, Peterson with the nice hip check, and they were able to dislodge the player from the puck and brought it around, but then left it right in front, and I think it was Newcomer with a poke job to try and put it past Daly, but luckily, even though he was late on the cover, still enough of it to stop him from going over the red line.
Oroz up ahead for Cameron. He gets bumped out of the play. Nick Bryan with it and poked through neutral. Cameron with it again. Cameron shot. Oh, they had Oroz set up on the near side post. Couldn't quite get it to him, though. In the circle, centering pass, right in on goal again. Another save made by August Hull, the senior goalie for the Spartans. Hung up top of the circle and now cleared out by McFarland.
Got two good chances there. One where we had Rohr in front, hopefully going to get a tip, but the one that didn't get through there earlier got blocked by the Spartans out front. But you're right that they did have Oroz on the opposite side waiting for it if it would have got through.
Into the circle, Rohr down to the corner. Now with help, pokes free out to the top of the circle. Here's a shot that finally got through. And a save made by Hull as the puck comes free over here to the near side corner. Back in front once again, hit a skate, and then goes to the top of the crease. Bounding puck, and now finally chipped out by the Spartans. Newcomer will give chase back over here to this side, and pirouettes back to the point. They'll send it along the blue line to the top of the circle on the far side. Now drop down to the corner.
Panthers looking a little out of position here. We got Parker Schmidt that went in deep on the charge last time, coming back around, kind of getting us out of position where we've got some people covering for him and then not able to get back to their regular spots.
Quell sends it ahead. DeChambeau with it near side. Shot, saved, another shot, two saves.
Daly shutting off that inside post that they were trying for. They tried for it the second time. He was just able to keep it out of there. He's right up against it. Nice job with the skate.
Poked over here along the near side wall and then cleared out by the Panthers. It skips underneath the stick of Oroz. And now the Spartans bring it back the other way. A little back pass, top of the circle. Turnaround shot goes wide to the right from DeChambeau. Back to the point, another shot. That one knocked down in the slot. And it's going to be Oroz clearing it out for Oregon. And a shot from the point goes up and out of play off of Hull's stick and into the net.
Yeah, and the Panthers able to survive that rush. You knew that they were going to come. The Spartans were going to keep putting the pressure on, and that rush they were able to maintain. Now they've got to get back up on the offensive side here and begin putting pressure on Hull again.
Face-off won by the Spartans as it trickles down to the corner. Fleming brings it around this way as they bump into the wall. Here's a blast that's way wide to the right. Probably more of a pass than anything. And they poke it back out to the point. Held up there. Shot. See, I don't know if that ever got in on goal.
No, blocked out front.
Back the other way come the Spartans. Here's a centering pass. Nobody home again except Panther players, though. And now Oregon will clear it out. Kicked along, 2-on-2. Into the zone, Franken. Back to the middle. Shot. Sticked away by Hull at the last second.
Yeah, nice job there. Romer to Franken, back and forth there. Unfortunately, Romer tied up a little bit right in front. Couldn't really get anything on it right in front of Hull.
Icing called against McFarland, so a face-off coming back down to their zone with 11 minutes and change to play here in the second in a tie game at 1.
Yep. Doing a real nice job here, battling stride for stride with them this period, so it's going to get interesting as the time ticks away here on this game.
Shots on goal by my count, too, is a little bit closer now. 27-14 is what I have.
Start eliminating that gap a little bit.
Big block out from a shot from the point. Giving up the body was Ben Hoang for the Spartans. Played along the glass, back in. Quell sends it back out. Max Binger pushes it ahead to the circle. Oh boy, big elbowing blow wipes out Hoang. We've got a penalty, and it's going to be boarding against Oregon.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Unfortunately, for the Panthers, because he came out away from the boards, took the hit. It looked like a really nice hit, but he ended up, being away from the boards. So I can't remember the player that took the hit, but he went flying into the board, so it made it look pretty dramatic.
So Nick Bryan into the box. That'll be 5 minutes for boarding. And a big opportunity here for the Spartans. I believe it was Ben Hoang that got knocked into the boards over there.
Took that
Number
hit.
4. Yeah.
So the coaching staff of the Panthers looking to kill a little time here, I think, and get a good explanation on the penalty. Not that they were going to be able to overturn it or anything, but help the players that are on the ice catch their breath here as they've got 5 minutes to kill off.
Regardless of how many goals are scored, they'll still play the full 5 on a penalty. Here's a shot in. Here's another shot. Chest high save and covered up.
Yep. Took the save. It hit him probably lower helmet and or upper chest protector there. Fell to the ice and he was able to just pounce on it. Nice job there by Daly.
Yeah, that had bad news written all over it if Daly doesn't get a clean look at it. 4:37 to go in the major penalty for boarding. 10:15 to go here in the second period. To the middle, that's tipped away by the Panthers, and it'll be cleared out.
Colton Ayers, nice job there getting it out of the zone here. At least make them back up, waste a couple of seconds here by regrouping.
Pomeranian put it right into the knees of Simon Dozier. Puck back down to the Oregon zone. They set up behind the net, right in front. And a big pile up there. That second shot went wide too. Back to this side now. Pomeranian with it. They'll dump it down to the corner. Swing and a miss on the pass. The centering pass. It goes through everybody. And Grant Newcomer with it. Back out to the top of the slot for Pomeranian. Newcomer with it. Top of the circle. Back to this side. Right on the doorstep was Max Binger. And the puck went right underneath his stick. And then ricochets all the way back down to the McFarland zone.
Yeah, Barton's shot or pass, whatever you want to consider that went right through just a little too hard. It was really fast, and he couldn't get his, Binger there couldn't get his stick on it, just flew right through the zone.
3:32 left in the penalty, 9:13 to go for the second period. We've reached the top of the hour. I'm James Weingart along with Pat McCormick with you from Oregon Ice Arena tonight for Panthers and Spartans boys hockey on OCA Media and also on YouTube. Badger South Conference action here tonight, boys hockey. In a shot that never got through as it hung up in the skates of Kyle Rohrer, and the Panthers find a handle on it and clear it out.
Yeah, even sitting at his feet, Kyle was able to grab it up and send it the length of the ice. Nice job by the Panthers there.
Taken away by Oregon as they try and cut down a little bit further into this 5-minute major penalty for boarding. Panthers able to clear it all the way back down to the other end. Rohrer gets pushed out of the play by Pomeranian. And now the Spartans start the rush back up the near side. Carried in, Leonard. His shot gets redirected well wide to the left. Picked back up in the corner here with 2:40 to go in the penalty. To the middle, and that never got through. Hits bodies in front, and they steer it over to the far side corner. And the Panthers not able to clear it out. Held in. Here's a quick shot. Save made.
Yeah, nice job in front there by Spencer Buskauger. Able to stand up that number 17, Carson Leonard. Just, had him down ready for a shot, and Spencer was able to just stand him up. And he's a tall player, so standing him up really takes away from any sort of availability for a shot out of him.
Face-off one and drawn back out toward the blue line. 8 minutes and change to play here in the second period. 2:18 left in the Oregon penalty. Down below the goal line, trying to get it in front where Jack McGinn had set up shop. A couple of players, now 4 players battle for it over on the far side. The Spartans come away with it. Newcomer has it. Pomeranian near side shot, and that one goes wide to the left. Centering pass, trying to get it right back in front. They do, and Daly able to find a handle on it.
Nice job by the Panthers, staying disciplined, staying in their zone box, and that. Who was that newcomer that came along, tried to do the between the legs tip in. Luckily, Daly saw that all the way, what was coming, and was able to cover that up too.
1:56 to go in the penalty. 7:34 to play for the second period. Back into the circle. Now Pomeranian top of the slot. Here's a quick shot. Save made. And the rebound cleared out by the Panthers. Pomeranian will go and chase it down.
Daly sticking on that pipe, able to shut anything to that inside half away.
Spartans start the rush. They flip it through neutral. Big collision at neutral. And the Panthers will just turn and fire it all the way back down. The rebound comes right into August Hull in goal. 7:02 to go. And the penalty down to 1:20.
Parker Schmidt with the nice clear there, sending it all the way down. Way to get a good stick on that.
Jack Bartson had it go in off of his stick. Now along the near side. Newcomer with it. Centering pass. Over to the other side. And that one over the glove of Daly. The rebound comes all the way back out to the point. Pomeranian able to hold the zone. They go back around to the other side now where Newcomer has it. And nice job by Kyle Rohrer to get his stick in the way as he sends it back out to neutral, and they'll have to run some more time off. 45 seconds left in the penalty. At the point, Bartson to the other side, Newcomer. Newcomer goes back down a little bit further. Pomeranian to the circle on this side, turnaround shot, backhand, another couple of saves made by Daly. Panthers trying to clear, and it's going to be covered up by Daly as it went high in the air, as it bounced off of a body, and Daly able to finally get a handle on it as it took 2 bounces in front of him.
At Newcomer again there, bugging the inside front. A couple of different tip chances out of him that he was trying to put through, and then the last one really was just a bouncing ball that Daly was able to see and capture.
6:04 to go in the second period. 20 seconds left in the penalty. 5-minute major for Boarding. Here's a shot. That one didn't get through quite yet, and now it finally does, and it's held on to by Daly yet again.
A lot of bodies in front again. Daly able to pick up the puck and make the save. Another glove save. Nice job.
15 seconds left in the penalty. And this would be some sort of effort if the Panthers can wipe out this last 10 seconds without giving up any goals. Here's a shot from the point. Boy, Daly just about blew my announcer cover there as he just about let an easy one go in, but he finally saw it at the last second.
Yeah, it was a change up out of the point and a nice screen by Cal DeChambeau. Just crossed it in front. Not sure if he touched it or not, but just enough screen, but caused Daly a little bit of trepidation there as he picked it up, though.
And the Panthers do indeed break the 5-minute mark of the penalty. So both teams back to full strength now. There's a couple of big hits, now a third one, and a penalty coming up once again. This time it'll be against the Panthers again.
Yeah, I think.
Or no, it won't. Let's see, will it? Yeah, I guess it will. It was a late call after the Panthers touched the puck.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Parker Schmidt for interference. It is going to be Parker. We're going to see the call.
Head contact.
Going to get head contact. Yeah, he stood him up. I forget the Spartan that he did, but he stood him up at the right at the blue line. It must have come up with the forearms. Caught a little bit of the helmet on the top. So now Larry Clemens is asking for a little more description on the penalty and what got called there, like a little more explanation.
And while he may not be exactly happy with it, looks like they are done talking for the time being. 5:24 to go in the second. Out to the top of the slot. Pomeraning right down the middle with a shot. And that one goes off of Daly wide. Pomeraning gets it back. Now to this side. This will go to Bartson. Bartson drops it down low below the goal line. Sneaking in behind the goaltender. Pomeraning with it again between the circles. And another, I don't think that one got in on Daly that time as it hit a couple of sticks and a couple of skates and goes caroming off to the corner. And that one certainly didn't get through. And the Panthers trying to clear, could not as they hack it out of the air. Now they should be able to clear it out, and they do.
Yeah, Simon Dosher there, number 19, got himself caught in a couple of different positions, got himself kind of caught out of position, as it were, chasing a little too hard, unable to get back to a position to actually make a defensive play. So, but the Panthers were able to overcome it, keep control of the puck, and get it cleared and make them regroup.
To the middle, bounding puck. Oh boy, big swing and a miss at the side of the net. Now they bring it back in front once again. 3 bodies pile up for it. Nobody able to get a handle on it. Back out to Pomeraning at the blue line. Shot never got through. Backhand shot. Another save made.
Get Spencer Buskogger in front there with a nice kick save, as it were. Kicked it out. Made them regroup, and that brought it back to the point, and then they got the shot on goal, but Daly again able to swallow it up.
And Daly takes a long skate over to the corner of the rink, way over on that far side. Give himself maybe a bit of a breather too. He's faced kind of an onslaught here for the last 6 minutes and change, as the Panthers able to clear off a 5-minute penalty a moment ago, and now they're 40 seconds away from clearing off another one. Not another 5-minute, but another penalty. Pomeraning with it at neutral ice for the Spartans. Newcomer now. Across the blue line. Top of the circle. Shot hit an ankle and caroms off to the corner. Collected over there by Max Binger. Pomeraning, one-timer, hit more ice than not. Gets it back. One-timer on the other side. Stomach save made by Daly. They put it in, but the official had blown his whistle already a long time ago. And so there are 17 seconds remaining in the penalty. 3:40 to go for the period.
Yep, Panthers might have really caught a break there. I think the official lost sight of it, blew the whistle right away, even though Daly had it, but not firmly, and it did pop out at the end. Newcomer there with the rebound tap in, but all for naught when the referee had already blown the whistle.
Puck hung up in the corner, goes behind the net. Panthers pick it up there, and they'll flip it high in the air and all the way down to the other end. Penalty down to 3, 2, and 1. So penalty is done. Panthers have killed off a 5-minute major and now a 2-minute minor here in this second period, and not given up a single goal. Now the Panthers with an opportunity as that bounces off of an ankle into the corner, but into the circle now, and they drop it down a little bit further. Out to the top of the slot. Big swing and a miss by Caden Peterson. Here's a one-on-one back the other way now to the middle. Newcomer with a shot right over the crossbar and hung up on the backside of the net. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the second. Backhand flip, glove down by Bryce Fleming as he goes and hammers it off the boards, but not out of the zone. Top of the circle, they poke it down a little bit further. At the side of the net, Leonard has it. Bartson, they played off the glass on the far side, and the Panthers will bring it back to neutral as it bounces into the McFarland bench when we get a stoppage here with about 2.5 to go.
Panthers might be showing a little bit of exhaustion here after killing off those penalties. Legs are a little sluggish here. Once we did get it in the zone, really weren't able to put anything concrete put together to get a shot on goal. But we're able to keep it down in their end for a little bit versus the 7 minutes where basically McFarland owned the zone here.
This is going to be a critical last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this period as they give it away to Chase Quell. Spartans send it back into the Panther zone, Panthers defensive zone, as it comes back up along the near side wall. They chip it along there. Wiedholtz will get it back over on the near side. Chipped along a little bit further. 2 minutes to go in the second. The other side now, Robert Deschambeau into the zone. He'll just fire it across the ice down to the corner. Play goes behind the net and off the far side wall and cleared out. Nice job there. Romer has it 1-on-2 back the other way, and he gets dislodged from the puck from behind. Pass goes back the other way through neutral. Deschambeau, and that one goes wide to the right. Deschambeau gets hit. We've got a penalty being called.
And looks like this one's going to go against the Spartans. Looks like Simeon Pomerang is going to go. We've got 2 minutes for cross-checking. Panthers will get to go on the power play for the last minute 26 of this period.
A rare face-off coming up in the Spartan zone. And the Spartans win it as it wobbles all the way back down to the Panther end. And a loose puck now out to neutral. Big collision there, and then taken away quietly from behind by Colton Ayers. Nice pass through the middle, and that tried to get onto the stick of Jacob Cameron. And a swing and a miss there. Comes back down to the Panther end where Nick Bryan has it. Less than a minute to go in the second. Minute and a half left in the McFarland penalty. There'll be carryover time, barring a Panther goal. Chipped in now, Ayers has it. He'll wrap it around the boards behind the net. 45 seconds left. Spartans start a rush, shorthanded. Carson Leonard to the circle. And that one gets over the glass. And this should be a face-off back in the McFarland end, I would think. Or just out of the zone, I guess. 34 seconds to play.
Yep, Panthers are able on that shift, other than the last 10 seconds there where McFarland made the rush, they were able to hold the zone and they moved the puck pretty well, but were not able to get a shot off on it, not able to get themselves in front of the net with the puck, but did a good job controlling it.
Spartans win the face-off. They send it back in their own zone as we take under 30 seconds left here in the period. And big swing and a miss on a pass. Puck goes behind the Spartan net. Still loose down there. Now some help comes. In the body of Romer. Back out to the top of the circle. 15 to go. And a whistle stops play. We've got another penalty coming up. And a hack with a stick after the fact. Panther fans wanting another penalty coming. Looks like coincidental minors here.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle Rohr and Bryce Fleming both going in. A little bit of jawing as well coming off the ice. Got tied up in front.
So they try and figure out and make sure that the scorers are aware of what's to happen here with 14 seconds left in the period. 48 seconds left on the original McFarland penalty. So basically this one's going to be a wash. Guy in the penalty box down there just tore up Bryce Fleming's arm to see, or the jersey on his arm to see what number he was or is. So the face-off was going to be in the McFarland zone.
Looks like they might be giving Kyle Rohr an extra 2 minutes. And we are over having a discussion again with Coach Larry Clemens on the bench. He might be getting a little perturbed as most of the penalties seem to be going against us.
And so now the horn goes off for some reason. So it looks like, I thought he said it was going to be 2-2. So coincidentals. And now Aiden Leatherberry joins Kyle Rohr in the penalty box down below us.
That might be a 2 and a 10. Why they would be putting another player in the box there would be to serve The 2 and the 10.
Right. Now Adam Franken over talking with the other referee. And he gets a pat on the back from the official that says, okay, I think we're just about done talking here.
Meanwhile, we've got referees and scorekeepers trying to work out the exact minutes that are going to go up on the board and what is not going to go up on the board. Because right now we do not have 2 minutes on the board for Fleming's penalty.
We need to have a mic down there.
We do.
We need, or they need to put one of the PA mics on the officials.
Because I never saw him give the signal for the 2 and the 10.
No.
In fact, I didn't see him give any signal at all as to what the actual penalties were.
Well, we'll figure it out here in the last, once these 14 seconds roll off. But as it stands, both teams have 2 players in their respective penalty boxes. We're down to 5 seconds to go in this second period.
Oregon penalty number 11, 2 minutes for high stick and an additional 2 minutes for cross-check.
So that's what the other penalty was from. So a cross-check and a high stick for Rohrer. So that's where the other 2-minute penalty came from.
Right.
But not the 10. So they had to have the second player come over and serve the second 2-minute penalty, I guess. Although I don't know why. Well, that doesn't make sense either, but, well, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll go down and talk to them and peer over the score sheet here during the second intermission. So no scoring in that second. It's still Oregon 1 and McFarland 1. We'll get the penalty situation figured out here for you in just a couple of minutes, and we'll come back. Third period coming up. And the third period should be a good one, Pat.
It's going to come down. We've got 17 minutes left, and then, we'll see if we can decide it there. If not, we'll play some little bit of extra time, too. We've got that potential here. But, yeah, I think that the pressure might be mounting a little bit on McFarland. They are getting the shots on goal, but, they're the heavy favorite coming into this game and know that they've got to produce. Hopefully Oregon's feeling a little bit looser, like they're still in this game and can play loose and have some fun out here and try and get some shots of their own off.
Right, and we will see how this third period plays out when we return. This is high school boys hockey, the Badger South Conference between the Spartans of McFarland and the Panthers of Oregon on OCA Media and YouTube. And we welcome you back into the Oregon Ice Arena. James Weingard, Pat McCormick with you tonight on OCA Media and also on YouTube. Great to have you with us for this Badger South Conference matchup between the Panthers and the Spartans of McFarland, where we are tied and at the second intermission. No scoring in that second period, so we head to the third with a tie game at 1. And Pat, you were down below there getting some clear as mud information about what happened with the penalties there at the end of the second.
Yeah, I got an opportunity to talk with our clerical staff, as it were, running the clock on the scoreboard that were in direct contact with the officials. Basically what was explained was that the coincidentals took place, and right now we have, they had stuck number 5, I believe, Ben Outhouse, or I also thought maybe 25, Aiden Leatherberry was serving the extra 2. So what Kyle Rohr got called for was the 2-minute high sticking coincidental, and then the 2 minutes cross-checking. So the 2-minute cross-check, or his 2-minute high sticking, will be served after the 2-minute cross-check. Now because of that, if there was a goal to be scored, he could not come out of the box. That's why we have the extra skater in the box. In case a goal would be scored, we could pull him out of the box, put him back on the ice. Meanwhile, though, Kyle is going to have to serve an extra 2 minutes beyond the 2-minute penalty and then beyond the next whistle.
Well,
if that made any sense at all.
I was trying to follow with all the directional arrows as we were going through, as you were going through that, but a good explanation.
Yeah,
and
it really didn't work out, because basically what they've matched up is Kyle's 2-minute cross check with the Spartan 2-minute high stick, and then Kyle's going to have to serve the extra 2 minutes after that for his high stick.
So in essence, did that turn into a 6-minute penalty then? 2, 2, and 2?
No, basically it's still just a 2-minute penalty. The other two are offsetting.
Oh,
so there's no advantage there, but we do still have, the 35 seconds being served by Pomeranian,
right,
that are going to keep us at equal skaters for the next 35 seconds. Then the Spartans will go on the power play, for the next minute 12, and then we'll be back to even strength if no goals are scored.
Shots on goal through the second period, I've got it at 40-14, which we were talking just before or during the intermission that Oregon, I mentioned in the second period, they had tightened up the shots on goal differential, and then 7 minutes later, it went completely into the McFarland end.
Yep. When you're having to kill off a 5-minute and then a 2-minute penalty, you're not going to get a lot of shots on goal, let alone quality shots. So without barring some miraculous play out there to pull a shorty on us, or pull a shorty for us, we were going to come away, on the off end of that shots on goal as well.
So we get ready for the third period tonight here from the Oregon Ice Arena. Again, nice to have you alongside with us. And off we go here in the third. We're 4-on-4 for another 28 seconds. Puck comes back wobbling out through neutral and back down to the McFarland end. And first to play it is Max Binger. Binger has it for the Spartans coming up the near side of the ice. Gets around traffic into the zone and then stopped there by Oros as it comes wobbling back down to the other end. Pomeranian's penalty down to 5, 4, and 3 seconds left. And the penalty is done, so the Spartans have an extra attacker now, and they are on the power play for another minute and 5.
Panthers doing a good job of killing off that, even though they were even strength. Really nothing came for either side of any mounted attacks.
Grant Newcomer with it into the circle, to the middle. That went through everybody, off to the corner. Back to the top. Pomeranian shot goes off the side of the cage and ricochets back out toward the top of the circle where Newcomer has it. Underneath the net, and now over to the far side. Back to the top of the circle. Down low. Centering pass. Shot. Save made. And covered up by Daly.
Daly starting out right where he left off. Good cover on that. Puck was sitting out there right in the crease. Able to eye it up and pounce on it. No problem.
So face-off coming in the Oregon zone here with 15:43 to go in the third. Tie game at 1. Both goals coming in the first period. One at the beginning of the period, one at the tail end. That pass disrupted as it ends up in the corner. Spartans come away with it, put it right in front. Quell covers it behind the net. Now Newcomer in the circle. Newcomer, that bounces off a couple ankles, and the Panthers will clear it out.
Colton Ayers playing a great 30 seconds of defense down in there, basically taking 1-on-2 down there, making sure that no pass went stick to stick, going off of his in some direction.
Ayers has it, drops it down to the corner. 15 minutes left in regulation. Ayers, big wind-up blast, he scores!
Colton Ayers with a great full minute now of play. He was able to defend our own zone, keep it away from them, getting a good shot, bring it down, set it up a couple of different passes through the zone, and then get one back to the point, which he let rip. And he got a good screen out of there. I believe maybe Weedholz or somebody was right in front. Don't think he got anything on it, but enough to disrupt him a little bit and make sure that the puck went in high and inside. and a nice goal by Colton.
2-1, Oregon leads. A little more than 3 minutes gone here in the third. Now, for one of the rare times on the season, the Spartans are going to have to play from behind and try and get an equalizer of their own. Into the zone, knocked into the corner. Back pass from Bryan around the bend over to the other side. Collected there by Wiedholz. Back out of the zone, it's DeChambeau for the Spartans. Middle of the ice. Goes over to the near side corner where Thor Roston has it. DeChambeau gets upended and back to the other side now and cleared out. Back comes Bryce Fleming across the blue line. Had it taken off of his stick. Fleming lets it go by, comes all the way back to the other end, and we'll get an icing call against Oregon.
Well, that goal is going to be a good pump of adrenaline for the Panthers, who have killed off the 7 minutes of pure penalty in the last period, and then the Kyle Rohr double that they've had to kill off here, and still come away with a 2-1 lead has been something to really get them motivated here. Right now they're a man short, though. Getting too used to playing 4-on-5 that
right.
Somebody forgot to come out on the ice.
Joe Romer comes out late, and the Panthers come away with it. Taken away, though, by McGinn for McFarland. Loose puck down to the circle and now into the corner. Collected there by Romer, comes this way. And it's going to be Buskager. Played high off the glass in front of the penalty boxes. Grant Newcomer with it, top of the slot. Shot, never got through.
Nice block by Ayers again. Out front, never got to Daly.
Just a 4-iron, sends it back down toward the McFarland end. 13:20 to go for the game. Panthers leading 2-1. Franken to the middle. Into the circle, that's Trey McKee. Had it for a moment. Now it popped way up high in the air, may have hit a lighting fixture. And the puck loose, now a 2-on-3 to the middle, and that shot way wide to the right off of the stick of Max Binger.
Newcomer and Binger again on that duo. Just not able to connect.
2-on-1, they tried to center it across, but the McFarland defense got in the way of it. Now they bring it back the other way. DeChambeau with it, 1-on-3 as he picks his way through the defense. Nick Bryan will be first to play it as he gets stood up from behind by Bartson. Around the bend to the other side and not out of the zone. Leonard has it. He'll carry it down to the corner. Collect it there once more below the goal line. Centering pass right underneath the stick of Ashton Wendt, and it comes back out to the point. Wendt over to Leonard behind him, and now taken away by the Panthers. Here they come. Oros with it around traffic. Backhand shot. He scores. What a terrific play by Laszlo Oros. And the Panthers lead it 3-1.
Yeah, Laszlo picking it up at the zone blue line, taking it end to end, using his, basically we've seen it out of him time and time again, his little toe drag, get the defenseman out of position, pulls it back to himself, comes across and puts the backhand in. Had the goalie trying to go side to side, couldn't keep up with him, left him half the net wide open. Nice job by Laszlo.
Panthers leading 3-1, and we've got a whistle stopping play right off the faceoff.
A little too much energy there. Got to send it in over the red lines for an icing, so back to our zone.
12 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the third period. Panthers leading by 2 now. Spartans not able to hold the zone. They clear it out. Pomeraning with it. And almost a giveaway again. Comes back to the blue line. Little back pass. Pass across comes this way to DeChambeau into the zone. Goes behind the net to the other side at the circle. Back down to the corner. Big collision there. Max Binger, among others, battle for it behind the Oregon net. Goes over to the other side now. Cameron trying to clear it out. Couldn't. Bring it back toward the point. McKee has it and now cleared out. Cameron gets upended. Down he goes right at the blue line. And now Chase Quall has it for the Spartans.
Both teams going for a number of changes here. A lot of empty ice, but now we're getting things back to normal.
Puck at neutral. And back toward the Panther end. Still hung up right in front of the penalty boxes. To the middle. Boy, that was a dangerous play as Romer had a wide open look and a lot of real estate in front of him if he'd have gotten that puck.
Yeah, he did. But the Spartan laid out, was able to control the puck and keep it right there at the blue line.
Back come the Spartans now. Pomeraning with it near side. Puts the brakes on for a moment. Shot hits a shin. Gets the rebound back in toward Daly, and he holds on.
Buskogger with the block up front. Rebound off the backboard, and Daly able to get that glove right on it, right at the pipe.
10:42 to go in the third. Panthers leading 3-1. Both teams coming off of wins in their last game. Spartans beat Stoughton 9-2. Oregon beat Monroe 3-2. There's a chip ahead that goes to Jacob Cameron. He'll be first to play it in the corner as he gets bumped out of the play by Wendt. Puck goes behind the net. Panthers come away with it right in the middle. A shot and a save made.
Nice setup there. Came around, roared to Laszlo again. You had Oro sitting right between the circles. Set up real nice. Got a good shot, but right directly to hole. Made an easy save on that one. Just a real nice hard shot though.
Face-off coming in the McFarland zone. Comes back out to the top. That's right in on goal. Blocker pad save made. And then rebound over to the corner. Back out to the point now. Cleared out. Here comes Max Binger. Binger gets pushed down. Down he goes. Oh boy, he goes crashing hard into the wall. And he will be slow to get up. Certainly no ill intent there. He just got pushed out of the play, lost an edge, down he went, and goes crashing hard into the boards in the corner.
No, and that's the second time we've seen that, and I think that he's, pleading his case, wanting another penalty out of that, but this time they're not going to give it to him as Laszlo was right with him and, was just shadowing him, really didn't have anything to do with him taking a dive.
Taken away by the Spartans between the circles. Little back pass trying to get it back in front. Could not. They flip it high off the glass and out of play in the far side. And as we are just under 10 minutes now, still 3-1 Panthers. Pomeraning got the scoring started for the Spartans with 52 seconds gone in the first to make it 1-0. Oro scored for Oregon at 16:43 of the first to tie it at 1. And then Ayers and Oro's about a minute and 20 seconds apart here in the third have given the Panthers a 3-1 lead over the Spartans. Puck hung up in the corner. Right in front, big pile up there. They push Potties out of the way. Puck loose, goes wide of the mark. There's a penalty coming against the Panthers.
Yeah, we had a big pile up in front. We're going to get an interference or cross-check, something of that nature.
And it's going to be Grant Newcomer who is slow to get back up again. Boy, he's in some difficulty. It's a charge that will go against Colton Ayers as he goes out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, and this is going to be, an opportunity for the Panthers to see what they can withstand. You knew that the Spartans were going to come, and they're going to come with this top three, between Newcomer, Binger, Bartston. They've got a lot of goals between them, and they're going to see what they can do here.
Top of the slot, shot goes wide to the right. Puck loose, side of the net. They backhand it out of the zone.
Spencer Buskogger on that, able to clear the puck nicely for the Panthers.
August Holl comes out of the goal mouth to play the puck, and now Pomeraning with it for McFarland. Goes to his right or the near side of the ice. Stops at the blue line. Little drop pass, and that'll be cleared out again by Oregon. 1:20 to go in the penalty. 8:48 left in regulation. Pomeranian stops behind the net. Draws the yays of his hometown fans who've made the trip down from McFarland. There's a big hip check, and the Panthers clear it out again. This will go right in on goal.
Nice check by Jacob Cameron there. Separate his man from the puck there. Just enough time for us to gather it up and clear it. Another good job by the Panthers.
Less than a minute to go in the penalty. At the point, down to the corner. On the give and go, centering pass. Nobody home except Panther players. Back out to the point. Pomeranian holds it in. Now near side Newcomer with it. Into the circle. 39 left in the penalty. Newcomer still with it. Tries to settle it down. Back out to Pomeranian, top of the slot. To the other side now, the shot. Save made. Rebound loose down to the corner. Spartans have it again. 26 seconds left in the penalty. Newcomer on this side off the rebound. Shot. And that one never got challenged the goal as it rebounds all the way back down to the Spartan end with 16, 15, and 14 left in the penalty. Bardson across the blue line. Bardson over to this near side, intercepted. Pass intended for Newcomer. Panthers clear it out, and that will effectively kill the penalty here as we're down to 2, 1, and none. Under 7.5 to go in the third. Panthers leading by 2.
Nice job again by the Panthers, killing off another penalty, able to withstand that. Now they've got 7 minutes left to try and withhold this lead.
Pomeranian with it. Had a dislodge, taken away. Coming back, Barlow. I beg your pardon, that was Franken. Over to the other side now, Romer. Out to the point, to this side. Ayers sets it up, and that's knocked down by a stick. DeChambeau, 2-on-2, 3-on-2, back the other way now for the Spartans. Shot, that one sticked aside by Daly. Puck comes back out to the point. McFarland has it again. Top of the slot. That one off of a stick. Karam's over to the top of the boards here in the corner. 6:43 left in the game. Poked at the blue line, not out of the zone. Panthers will clear it out this time. Coming up on the near side. Franken on the near side. Franken, centering pass. They shoot, they score. Great shot. A pass across to Romer. And the Panthers lead 4-1.
The referees are having a discussion. It's going to be questionable if they're going to call an offside here on Adam Franken.
Referee will come over and tell us, no goal.
Yep, Franken was already across the line. He pulled the puck across, as he was, but his feet were both across the line and did not have possession of the puck.
So an offside call wipes out the fourth goal for the Panthers. They still lead 3-1 though. 6:33 to play here in the third period. There's again more discussion going on over at the Oregon bench. Now both officials going over to talk with the referee, to the coach.
Aiden Ledenberry has taken a position in the penalty box for the Panthers right now. Hopefully we can get some sort of signal from the referees as to what that is about. Obviously Larry Clemens not pleased with it, but a penalty has been assessed. So we've got 6:33 left, and we're going to end up seeing what kind of team the Panthers are made of, because they're going to have to withhold a storm here. The Spartans are going to be coming, and they're going to come hard.
So no penalty now.
Now they've waved it off. Okay.
How often do you see that?
Well, I'm not sure what the initial was going to be for to begin with, other than perhaps an unsportsmanlike of some sort for waving off the goal in the first place. But they've rescinded it, taken it back, and we're going to play full-strength hockey.
I don't know. Did you hear the whistle on the offside?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I did not hear a whistle.
Everybody kind of played on, which I suppose is the right thing to do when it comes to if you don't hear a whistle, keep playing until you do. And so they waved off the last goal, and it's going to be 6.5 minutes left in this game with the Spartans of McFarland, trailing the Panthers, the homestanding Panthers, by a score of 3-1. Pomeraning for McFarland with it, up along the near side, and back into the Panther zone where Peterson has it. Now back the other way. Big blast. Glove save made. They give up a rebound.
Looks like he closed his glove a little too quick. It bounced out the backside and dropped there. Unfortunately, no Panther for a rebound.
Poked out by the Spartans. Delayed offside. Now everybody clears out. Leonard with it for McFarland as he picks his way through, slaloms his way through. A little backhand shot as he gets wiped out. Puck loose over to the near side corner. Newcomer with it in the circle. To the other side. Leonard, quick shot, goes wide to the left. Tried to center it again, intercepted by the Panthers. 5:34 left. McGinn, and that's a giveaway to Franken. Rohr, backhand shot, save made.
Franken back in position there. Nice job getting something on it. Able to do the turnaround shot on goal.
Back to the point once again. They'll drop it down to the corner. And a quick shot. Kick save made. 5 minutes to go.
Panthers doing an excellent job here controlling the puck.
Romer with a shot. That one right over the top of the crossbar. Into the glass behind the net. 3, now 4 players battle for it along the side of the net. And that went right behind the referee. Comes up to the near side. Bryan with a shot. That never hit bodies. Backhand shot. Goes just wide to the left. Approaching 4.5 to go. Played out to the top of the circle. Big blast from Myers. Goes wide to the right. Panthers pick up the loose puck on the near side in the circle. They bring it back down. Romer. Back around the backside of the net to the corner on the other side. Now here comes Max Binger. Pushed ahead. Pomeraning. Help down the near side. Pomeraning with a shot. That hit a body and Karam's wide. Back to the middle. And that'll be taken away by the Panthers. And they'll just turn and fire it down. Icing will be called against Oregon. And we get a clock stoppage here with 4 minutes and 2 seconds to play here in the third, with the Panthers leading 3-1.
Yeah, I think that last shot went off Bryan in some fashion. Either shoulder, might have even been the helmet. It went off somewhere up top. But again, able to take that hit and send the puck wide, so Daly didn't even have to make the save on that.
Coming up on 4 minutes to go. And we've got a timeout on the ice. So that'll give us an opportunity here to let you know a couple of things. Not the least of which is we certainly invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can catch all of the exciting Panther varsity sports that OCA Media Sports covers. And that's soccer, volleyball, basketball, hockey, wrestling, even rugby and lacrosse. And we, of course, all of us here at OCA Media, certainly thank you for watching OCA Media Sports.
Absolutely. And I think the last of my key points here for this game was, to be able to contain their first line. And that's easier said than done. Basically, between their top 4 players, they have, well over half of their team's goals for the season. And it's a senior-laden team. It's a senior-laden first line. And this last 4 minutes plus is going to be them on the ice for nearly the entire time, trying to get at least one back and then a second.
We'll keep an eye on August Hull as well, as he will likely be pulled at some point, depending upon, as we get a little bit further in, depending upon if McFarland will score or can score one, or to get an extra attacker out. But he remains out there for now. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game tonight. Shot goes high and wide of the mark. Back out and cleared out by the Panthers. This will be icing again. And the clock stops with 3:53 left.
Yeah, and you had a good point with that. And they're not going to be able to leave him out there too much longer, whereas they, they need 2 goals here, not just the one. So they're going to have to take a chance, and they may be doing that right now.
Yep. So they'll bring on Ashton Wendt. August Hull comes off. So there's an empty net down to our left where the McFarland goalie should be. And the face-off won by Oregon around the bend to the far side, held in by the Panthers. They'll chip it out. And it wobbles down to the Spartan zone. They play it hard off the glass. Newcomer had it, went behind, went over to the far side. They chip it up in the air and now settled down at neutral. Went sends it in. Panthers clear it out. Way up high into the ceiling rafters off the stick of Max Binger, and a face-off coming at neutral. And Hull will come back on until the puck goes back out of a dangerous play here, a dangerous spot. 3:30 to play.
A real nice, good 30 seconds there out of the Panthers. It's hard for Spartans to score when they don't have the puck, and we controlled that entire time.
Face-off won by the Panthers. Puck goes sliding behind the Spartan net, comes out to the blue line, and this will be out to neutral. Panthers turn and fire it right back in the corner. 3:18, 3:17, 3:16. You see the clock ticking away at the top of the screen. Puck to Newcomer off of his stick. Still at neutral now. Turn back the other way. Coming in, Panthers, they'll just bring it back to the top of the circle. Down below, or down low, now to this side. Top of the circle, shot, kick save made. Loose puck behind the net. Shot was taken by Bryan. Back to Ayers, holds it in. Less than 3 minutes to go.
Bryan almost got a nice screen out of Newcomer there, whether he wanted it or not.
Off the glove, into the board, centering pass. That actually hit the backside of the net. Still loose back there, now comes free to the slot. Ayers with a shot, that one into the glass behind the net. 2.5 minutes to go. Cleared out. Bartson with it now for McFarland. Here comes Hull. He's coming off. Extra attacker coming on for McFarland. It'll be 6-on-5 again with 2:15 to go. Big pile up side of the net. They play at the circle. Down to the corner. Bartson with it. Bartson pokes it along. Oregon clears it out. Bounced off of a helmet and Karam's out of the zone.
Yeah, they're just not learning that you're not going to put one on the near side of Daly. He has got those pipes secured. It's not going to happen there for you.
Newcomer had it taken off of his stick. We're under 2 to play. Pomeranning sends it in. And now McGinn has it for a moment for McFarland. Down to the corner where Bryan has it. Taken away, centering pass. That's sticked aside by Daly, then popped off of his stick and out of play with 99 seconds remaining.
A real nice minute and a half that was that just went by for the Panthers. They controlled most of the puck till this last 30 seconds or so, or even less than that. But they had it down, and you know McFarland scrambling to get the puck on a stick, but they just couldn't do it as the Panthers really dominated play down in their end.
1:39 to go. Face-off outside the Panther zone. And the Spartans had it for a moment. Now they get it back. Minute and a half coming up. Into the zone, Bartson with it. Tried to get it to Newcomer down the middle. Now they do get it in the slot. Shot and a score!
Took advantage of the 6-on-5. A lot of bodies in front, and as I said, you weren't going to get Daly with the pipe. That one went up over the blocker's shoulder, as it were. Kind of got deflected, I think, up a couple of different ways and went in. But you weren't going to get the pipes on him, so that's going to make for an interesting minute 24 left.
Yeah, it sure is. We'll get the official number in the call as far as who scored the goal and the assist here in a second. I didn't happen to see who it was. There was too many bodies in front there.
They put Hull back in the net to start.
Max Binger with the goal. Bartson and Deschambeau with the assist. That hit the official as they bring it in. Now the Panthers score on an open net.
Spartans had pulled Hull. Spartans are a little bit frustrated. They thought that the official might have gotten in the way of something there. Took one of the Spartans out of the play and left the puck in the zone. Panthers took advantage of it. The official might be actually hurt on the play.
Yeah, he got popped pretty good on his hand, right on his finger, as he held up his hands in front of his face to block the puck from hitting him in the face. 1 minute to go. So Romer unassisted.
Spartans have kept Hull on the bench.
And a big blast goes wide. Panthers leave it in their own zone. It gets over to the far side. And that is knocked down by Leonard in the circle. Approaching 30 seconds left. Newcomer around traffic. Now to this side. Tried to get it back to the middle. Bartson with a shot. Save. Loose puck.
Daly standing tall in there.
Another shot goes wide of the mark. 15, 14, 13 seconds remaining. Panthers send it deep into the zone. We've got a whistle stopping play, and that'll be an icing call against Oregon. So with 8 seconds left.
McFarland.
No, it's a McFarland penalty.
Yeah, McFarland getting a little frustrated here.
And a misconduct as well.
2 and a 10. Not really going to attribute to much, but they still got to put him in. See if they put Hull back in the game here, and they are.
Ashton went into the box for a 2 and a 10. And now we've got a timeout for a moment.
Spartans still trying to put 5 on the ice. Needed to take one off.
Spartans will clear back to neutral, and this one is over. And the Oregon Panthers have upset the number 4 team in Division II, the McFarland Spartans, tonight by a final score of 4-2.
Absolutely, absolutely, and a couple of different things. Number one, avenge a loss from earlier in the season, maintain their home ice, defend their home ice, and in doing so, have reclaimed the Wabisa Cup.
So the Wabisa Cup will be handed out here in just a moment. With the win tonight, the Panthers improved to 4-3 in the Badger South Conference. They are now 6-7-1 overall. And McFarland drops to 6-2 in the Badger South, and they are now 11-3 overall. So by no means McFarland is having a bad season. The Panthers really played well tonight.
Yeah, they did. They had some periods where they were a little bit caught on their heels, playing a little defensively. Larry Clemens, as I made mention, he said that they had to stay out of the box. Unfortunately, they really didn't do that this game, but they were able to overcome it with good defensive play. They had a goalie standing on his head, keeping those pipes within his play, capturing everything virtually that was thrown at him. Did a heck of a job back there. So, and then there were periods where the Panthers were able to really kind of dominate play and hold the zone and come up with times when you knew that the Spartans, were going to have to bring it and have to get aggressive, and the Panthers were able to keep them off of that.
So they bring out the cup onto the ice to present to the Oregon Panthers. And I tell you what, for a boys hockey game, this turned out to be surprisingly good. And there is the presentation of the cup to the Panthers.
Yeah, and actually, the cup is, Jerry Swenson is out there delivering the cup, who the cup is actually named for. It is not just the Wabisa Cup, but the Swenson Cup. Longtime coach for McFarland and Oregon, particularly named for that. So, but as you said, a great hockey game. You knew the Panthers were going to have to come out flying to upset this team. They have got a lot of goal scorers in that first line, and they were able to keep them at bay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to be here, and Pat, great to work with you tonight. This was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you letting me spend some time with you here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for stepping over out of your other regular schools that you do, and that. And luckily, hopefully Zach and Dan are back again real soon.
We will keep their seats warm for them.
But happy to sub in tonight for them as we got to experience a great game.
Yeah, this was really, really nice, and we certainly appreciate you watching tonight, and our program tonight being made possible with funding from our generous sponsors, the Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Oregon Community Bank, feel good banking. Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all of your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups, and salads, along with hand-selected small-batch Wisconsin cheese. And TDS, get blazing fast TDS fiber internet in your home today. With speeds up to 1 gig, you can surf, stream, watch videos, or game online with ease. Say no to slow and hello to go with TDS fiber. Please let our sponsors know that you appreciate their support of OCA Media Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. And so that's going to do it for us here tonight from the Oregon Ice Arena. Again, Pat, thank you very much. And one final word.
Hey, it was a pleasure to be here tonight. It was a really exciting game, and neat to see an upset like that.
Yeah, very nice, and we certainly wish both teams all the success in the world going forward, and we hope to be with you again sometime in the future. Till next time, James Weingard with Pat McCormick. Thanks so much for being with us, and good night from Oregon.